Hey everyone, welcome back to another hip hop beat, dance beat to grammarized music. Yeah, we're back here, and I think I remember correctly. We just talked to Grammari. I'm recording this a little later on in the week. I'm not gonna go too much in that, but I completely forgot what we're doing. I think now, because I think we talked to Grammari here. Grammari, how you want to pronounce his name? I think now we went ahead and talked to some guy who let's see here. We went ahead to the right end of the agency, and then we want to move to the detention center because there should be somebody there. Didn't see the detention center there, and somebody's here. Yeah, I remember correctly. Ah, you're here to see on Vera Misham? Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment. Medical office? Is she okay? She's just lying down, said she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever. Guess we should come back. She seems really sickly for a girl who killed somebody. Eh. Guess we can now move to the Drew studio to see anything. To make a long story short, guys, I forgot to present him something. Oh God. Be sure to present him. No, that's not it. There's a business card here we want to present. Yeah, present him this. You want to make sure you present him this to make the story go along further. So the journalist was here on the story. All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper. His name was Brushel. Brushel. I think he remembers him. He doesn't look too happy about it. Brushel, that cloying smell of mint when he smiles. Yes. Could you tell us more about him? What did he want? And now we waste more time here because I'm an idiot. Oh God. A man that by that name called me just now. Just now. Valent's vision is always towards tomorrow. Valent's feet sleep always forward. That is all. That's all. Very confusing. I am to perform a big magic show, yes. I wanted someone to cover it. Yet he had ears only for that incident. That incident? In any case, I requested that rapturous reporter remove himself. So a painter has died. What of it? It is but a footnote in the footwork and the footlights compared to the magic of Grammari. Uncle Valent, do you know where that reporter went? I recommend that he visit the place popular with penalized perpetrators, the detention center. He was a real individual. Might I see that card? Sure. He would tear apart my respectability. I will tear apart him. Oh, here comes Apollo, Uncle Valent's big magic trick. Is he going to fix the card? Not sure that qualifies as big magic. What happened to the big magic? Ha 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 ha. Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped? He must have really not liked that journalist. Now, the time has come when I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. By your leave, Miss Trucy. Thanks, Uncle Valent. 3 days from now, make ready for a miracle. What do you think that journalist is after? And why did Valent react like that to this envelope? I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit. Yes. You know what? Good Lord. I hate when that happens. Right, agency, and then we can get to the detention center from here. With freaking Wright's look of, what are you looking at, buddy? Detention center. Now we can come here again. Because somebody should be here waiting for us. I think I hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money. End quote. No, not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here. Maybe that reporter. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Hey there, how you doing? Who might you be? Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'll talk about a nervous monkey. You're Justice? You know me? Do I know you? Of course I know you. Stares down witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote. What the? That's not true. What's he writing? Are you a reporter by any chance? Woo, you're choosy. Hey, am I famous? Oh yeah. Choosy right. Hates carry a bag. Puts everything she owns in her panties. End quote. Eek! That's so not true. Just hold on to your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So God, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him. I don't want to deal with this guy. He's a character. Did you come here to interview the guard? Oh what a pickle. Accused wouldn't talk, had to interview someone or go plumb crazy, end quote. Oh, look at that. Drew Misham. I should have guessed. Where's my manners? Name's Brushel, Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist just closes eyes, writes, end quote. What's that nauseating strong mint smell every time he grins? Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Well, I romped through the crossroads of mayhem, madness, end quote. I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. Oh God, this guy's a character. Let's talk to him. Oh God, I can smell the mint from this computer. So, Mr. Bristol, you're a journalist? Me. Look, let me state one thing for the record here. Yes? I'm the interviewer. You understand? Yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here. End quote. Okay. For instance, you think a movie director watches movies? Well, I think he probably does. Exactly. I knew you understand. Huh? That flew around my head. So, the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio? Who, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record. Pretty much you won't get anything from him because he'll just constantly say quotes and everything, saying that he's not gonna. It's his own way of saying I'm not gonna answer your questions. Just for a record here, he it's a love-hate relationship with this guy. Sometimes he's kind of funny, other times he's just plain annoying. If anything, if you want to make a connection between anything Phoenix Wright, anybody's met, pretty much is you can make a connection with a lot of heart. So a lot of heart's way more funny than he is, but just so you went to do a story on Drew Misham, and he never had a story done on him before. That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record here. What? I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why did I interview you in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like, oh, I got it. Say there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. You think the burger guy is going to tell me where he got it? At the supermarket, maybe. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand. I think I may have actually understood that one. I didn't. Well, there's nothing I can talk about really. Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers, end quote. Right, guess we'll leave then. But since you're here, might as well tell you the tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us, just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I seen a movie on a trip and wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup. When an article in a tablet caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery, end quote, I believe it was. An oil painting? Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. A painting of giant peach floating over a river. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach? Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. With a face like that, I'm not surprised. Okay, let's move on. Okay, there's somebody here we want to talk to that piece of information about. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check out with you. What's with that scary face you're making? And what's with that I know something, but I'm not telling face you got going. Let's present her the hidden painting because this is actually rather important. Because he's the journalist said that somebody stole this painting. This painting came from behind that dresser. Ah, yes, so it was stolen, though. I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose it's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger. A forger? Heh, mysterious music. Yes, guys, Drew Misham was a forger. Here's more information on this guy. So, what exactly is a forger? You don't get out. You don't get out of electricity, do you? You just don't get out. Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries, fakes, in other words. Fakes. Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? It doesn't work. The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course. So Drew Misham was a criminal, I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries to supplement his work in illustrations, I guess. I see. Actually, that's why I brought this in here in the first place. What do you mean? When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real thing, like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. But not in the case of a forgery, not necessarily anyway. You know what the finished product's gonna look like after all. Oh, yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the painting of the finished pieces. I get it now. Not that I really need to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway. Still, it's neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches, kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting and maybe valuable for our case. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. Flattery will get you everywhere. Excuse me while as I cough. Now guys, prepare to be creeped out, or in a sense. I kinda wanted to see the rough sketch under this painting. I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick. Oh, fine, just this time though. Let's check it out. Okay, let's do this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this out for every painting. I'm gonna show you the finished product here, so you don't have to watch me do this. You already seen this once to the practice. See you guys in a minute. Okay, here goes the painting. Does this look familiar? This is from the first case. What? What the heck? Wow, he really blows the finished painting, isn't it? Wow, he really blows. The finished painting isn't anything like the rough. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted to for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past you could only analyze composition of rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas, so you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like. Ah, I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before the painting over them. Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd. You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. You think we could check out one of the other paintings? Well, sure. You like this detection stuff, don't you? Okay, I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, here we go again on another familiar looking picture. This is from the second case. You starting to see a pattern here? This one too. What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. You think I could just look at the last of these? Fine by me, knock yourself out. See you guys on the other side. And one more for the road. Okay, let's print this one out. Another familiar looking photo from the last case we just did. Well, what the heck is all this? I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited. You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? Truly, look at all these 3 sketches. Do you notice anything? You guys knows anything? I kind of already told you, but I hope you guys see what my point is. Ah! There! Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on? These sketches are the 3 cases I worked on. What? The murder in the poker room at the Bush Bowl Club? The dead man pulling the noodle stand? And then the events that transpired during the Gaviner's concert. What could it mean? How could he have painted those things? And why? That's what I want to know. Wait, is Drew Misham your father? Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? I never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there was more cases. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was he? Just Drew Misham, and why? And what did he have to do with me? As I stutter over my words. Okay, guys. The investigation is taken care of. At least the first investigation. There's a bunch of stuff going on with this case. Actually, it's a huge case, way bigger than the previous ones, which is why I kind of going over my 13-minute thing, because there's a lot of stuff you gotta do, and there's very few places in the game where I can just cut off in a cliffhanger. So I guess I'll see you guys in the first part of the trial system. See you guys then.